Today I'm hooking up myself, and we're also gonna do some IV. Say hello to Anissa.
Well, hello everyone. What does that first?
You can shut that. We're gonna have to be quick. Thighs here. Luckily, I'm a professional. And since we're getting an IV treatment today, we're gonna do two fluxings. I'm gonna still drink some water in between and maybe go to the sauna. Oh no, I can't do that in between. I forgot. I am gonna do it twice today, but I forgot I have to wait till after our last live stream. Yeah, I really didn't do as much last week as I wanted to because I kept feeling like already dehydrated from the parasite cleanse.
Oh. No, is that just a one-time cleanse?
No, I'm doing it so it works better if you pulse off and on.
Okay.
So like I just took 2 days off, ate some cheese. You gotta kind of lure them out, and then I started again this morning.
Okay.
So I still ate well. The only thing but cheese isn't on the diet, so I just took that as my cheese day. You know. So you had a busy day of people.
Well, we had admin today.
Oh gosh, that's the worst.
The worst.
I'd rather have people.
So we sat at a kitchen table for hours this morning.
At least you guys have each other to keep each other company.
Or grab each other nuts when I went.
That's true.
You never know. I'm sure that she gets her days where she's sick of me.
I feel that.
But Heather's always a sweetheart.
She's sweet. She's sweet. You guys remember Heather? She's been on the fluxing.
Yeah.
She's been on the flux. She was on the very first one. We had both of them together at the same time when I hooked me up. All right, we got one leg down.
I'm just setting up over here.
I think we're still on the right timeline here. I'm gonna double strap these down because I'm gonna lose inches on my legs instantly. And then the straps will stay the same size, but my leg will get smaller and it'll like fall off. So we don't want that. That doesn't feel good. That's not the fun kind of electrocution. Gosh, my legs have needed this. Can't have too much lotion on the skin. I'm gonna keep the lotion on the skin. Don't hose it. Don't hose it. Multitasking mamas. So yeah, if you guys, especially if you're flying in or something and we're doing a lot of sessions, definitely recommend doing the IV hydration. If you're here for a week, we said that like every other day, a liter, and then they'll talk to you and get whatever else you need going on. They can specialize your little cocktails for when you're here. Or if you're local, you know what I mean? Just let us know and we can book a time where they come work on you here while you're getting fluxed. Multitasking for one.
One appointment for both.
Yeah, exactly. Plus they work so well together.
And infusing when flying is a wonderful idea because we have a lot of clients that do that.
Infuse while they fly, like private? Oh, that's awesome.
No, I mean, they'll infuse right before when they travel because...
I used to always, especially during like the Rona time.
Yep, and we have those months right now coming up where everyone's indoors, it's getting cooler outside.
Oh yeah, I doubling up. I started with my NAC today, and then did the parasite stuff again. I haven't done that since, I think Friday. I don't remember if I did Friday or not. I think I did it once on Friday. 3 more. Thank you, darling. This is how we look amazing. I share all my secrets with you. Flux Red Body Sculpting. Right now, you can book an appointment online. No, you can't book an appointment online for that deal. So it's normally $2.99 for a 30-minute session. But for new clients this month, you can try it out for just $99. Most people lose 3 to 5 inches instantly. So if that's a deal you want to check out. Yeah, she did. How many did you lose? 7?
Actually, it was
11 total, but 7 from the core, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
6 or 7 from the core. Yep.
And just, she did an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Today I'm doing an hour. You can do up to an hour your first time. Last one.
So you can't do up to an hour after that? Is that just the first time?
No. You can do it just like if people can handle it. Because like you're used to like doing the tens unit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's such an umami of a feeling.
Right.
If you felt it before, then you're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But for people who haven't, it can be
Well, everyone's sensitivity is
quite shocking. So yeah, usually I'm like, plan for an hour. I have people do 30 minutes. But sometimes people are like, oh man, they get to 30. They're like, I don't think I could do more. But it really gets easy after 25.
I felt like that.
So it's like, as soon as it gets easy, you want to stop. The next one's it's just going to feel like a massage. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Tighten this up a little bit. And we're just going to do these right over like the lymphatic pathways, those Chapman's channels. So I was just about to put alcohol on there.
So I told my boyfriend before we did the flexing the first time.
Yeah?
And he said, well, you better not lose that booty is all I'm saying.
No, we'll make it,
Right?
we'll polish it, make
And
it
so,
sit
like,
higher.
2 days afterwards, the first time when I had it done, he said, I just want you to know, there's a dimple missing from your butt that was there a couple days ago.
Yay, I love that.
I'm not happy about it. I was like, well, I'm thrilled about that.
Right.
It's fine. I want those gone.
Smooth, yeah. Well, you already have a great shape for never working out. She's got some really good genetics. So we're just going to make it even more sculpted. It's easier for me if somebody already has a good shape and we're just like chipping away, sculpting at it compared to trying to like build something from nothing. Can we do both? Yes. But is it faster if we already got some like fluff and I can just sculpt around it? Yes. That's also how you can regrow the breasts and regrow the booty. So we want a juicy booty. We like it juicy. Juicy. I like it juicy. Eat that lunch. Here and here. Okay, good timing. All right. We're gonna move you first. Okay, like so. Little spin. And get that waist here too. It's like eating season here in Indiana, but I'm getting ready for some like snowbird season. We're manifesting some snowbird season. Okay. Can you see me? Okay. Let's turn it on.
I'm doing that. Is there any contraindications like blood pressure or anything being on you?
No. Good.
There's a metal ring on
The what?
on the blood pressure cuff. There's a metal strip. I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to make anything worse.
No, I think we're fine.
Okay, I'm going to get your blood pressure.
I usually have low blood pressure. So we got the
You
flux
do?
happening here. We're doing the things. There we go. Can you scoot it a little bit? Can you move this? There we go. So now we can see it here. All right, I'm turning myself on. What else is new? Okay. Watch my legs. I think this does need to be tighter. Tighter. Oh yeah, that's the hips.
This might obviously make your blood pressure just a little bit higher.
This one? This is relaxing to me.
Well, you're so used to it.
I'm like, yes.
Someone else knew I would never get their blood pressure while this was going on.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe this will put yours more in the normal range if it runs low.
Maybe.
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level.
Hear that? Heart
I
level.
was like, is that... So, lift it?
You're
Heart
fine.
level? Okay.
Yeah, you're good. I always say go to your happy place.
Happy place. I am in my happy place. I'm at the spa.
Yes.
With you, getting an IV and getting flux. I'll be leaving
Bring
here
the
very
stool
happy.
Over here.
Fun. Okay, so I've been looking for a fan for this room because I love the chandelier and I'm not getting rid of it or replacing it with a fan. But for especially for my menopause girlies,
Oh,
I have the
just get
fan
a
in the other
tabletop.
room.
It's a little elevated probably because you're doing this.
Oh, really?
36/76, heart rate 82.
What's normal?
Well, like textbook is like 120/80, and anything higher than that, we start looking at possible hypertension, just depending on each situation.
So I have hypertension?
Nope.
Okay.
You can never go by one reading either.
Okay.
So if you get a high reading, I never say, oh, go to the doctor and tell them you have high blood pressure now.
That's
You
cool
want
that it
to
does because
try
I
it more than you want to. Especially if you take blood pressure medicine or if you're concerned about your blood pressure,
Okay.
take it a couple times a day, the same time every day. If you do take blood pressure medicine, wait like a couple hours after you take your medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if you're still concerned, you've got a week's full of readings. Then when you go see your doctor, you get to say, look, these are my readings every day for a week at the same time.
I think, well, I think it's interesting because I've done, like, people wear the pedometer thing and it
Mhm.
doesn't read any difference. What's the other kind of thing they'll wear on their wrist or whatever?
Well, there is a risk.
Calories.
Oh.
And it won't say it burned anything. But the
Yeah.
mat will. So that's
Mhm.
interesting.
All right, is this arm okay to look for a
This is
place
the
for
good
an
one.
IV? All right, so we're just going to get everything set up here.
So yeah, we can totally, if you want to do some IV hydration, another good thing that they really do that I love that pairs well with the detox and the weight loss stuff that we do here is the MIC Plus shot. It's a bunch of B vitamins and it also helps your liver to process fat faster. So that's great for this. So you just, shoot us a text at 317-660-5601. And we do have the special on fluxes going. So yeah, I think, like, what is a normal one of these if you're coming here to do it? I think that
Well,
they
what you're getting today is an immune support.
Okay.
And we have several to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Most people will know of a Myers cocktail. So
Yeah,
ours
Myers
is
is-
named the Green Myers.
Cute.
Because we're green IV.
Yeah.
Aren't we so nifty on that? And that has all the same vitamins and antioxidants and minerals as this does, except with the immune support, you get maxed out on your B12.
Okay.
You get 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C compared to like 1,000 milligrams of
nice.
the Green Meyer. And then also you get the glutathione, which is 1,000 milligrams compared to 200 milligrams.
Cool. And now with the glutathione, you do something a little different. What do you call
We
it?
don't put it in the bag. It's an IV push.
Okay, yeah. Can you
Right,
explain
because
more
we
about
don't-
the IV push?
The way they explained it to us is it cannot be over diluted to be effective. So we can't just like, a lot of our medicines, or not medications, but vitamins go in the bag. Not all of them.
Yeah.
Some you have more than one thing you can do with. You can give them as IM. You can put them in the bag and
Now, what's
dilute
IM?
them. Intramuscular.
Okay, so that's like the shot.
Right.
Okay.
Some are just IM. So like vitamin D.
Okay.
That's just an IM. We would not put that in this bag.
Okay.
Okay. Other things you can do either way.
Now, when it does the push, is it doing that one first, the glutathione first, or is it doing that first?
So a lot of people will push the glutathione first,
Okay.
but I've done it both ways.
Yeah.
And then I always like to push it really slow,
Okay.
and then make sure I'm flushing well with it afterwards. Yeah.
So does it depend on like what the person has going on, whether you would push it
Not
before
really.
or after?
I really always recommend doing it first.
Okay.
I just.
That makes sense because it's like
And
getting
then
full.
if there was to, let's say there was to be a reaction, which
Okay.
I've never had anyone have a reaction to
Mhm.
it, but then I'm putting that in first, and then I'm going to know if you're reacting to that before I'm giving you everything else.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just another way of keeping it separate.
Okay.
That's another reason I don't like to mix medicines in the same syringe, even when they're compatible, because then when you're giving it to your client or
you don't
your
know
patient,
what the reaction.
you don't know
that
what
makes
the
sense.
reaction is from. So take the extra step, get another vial or another syringe, and just do it separately.
Yeah, I do the same thing with new, like when people start new skincare products too.
Uh-huh.
Because like I want to know like what is working, what is not.
Oh my gosh, I hate when you have like 5 skin products and you're like, what order do I put these on?
So that's a great question. It's always thinnest to thickest.
Okay, that's a nice
So
way to
serum
check
first, anything with hyaluronic acid first, but before hyaluronic acid. So if you don't have enough water on your skin before and after,
Uh-huh.
it can actually suck water from your skin.
Oh.
So I would do like a.
So you want to moisturize them?
Well, no. Moisturize still lasts, but you want to spray it with like a rose water or something.
Oh, okay.
And then put it on, and then put on, you know, an oil would come next after that, any other serums, then an oil,
So
then
if you
lotion
have something
last.
that's just for the eyes, is it go in a certain order or just
last.
always last?
Yeah, and I would always put it around your mouth too.
Mm-hmm. Eyes
Because it's the same shape muscle.
Okay. And how about skipping the things that aren't for the eyes? You always say it says stay away from the eye area. You read that a lot.
It depends on what it is.
I know, and I'm like, no, I want it everywhere.
I know, but sometimes it can be too harsh.
Ooh, you got a nice one. She's got a nice vein.
We're doing good.
Yes.
We're doing good. We got the good veins going.
She does. Didn't you say you didn't have good veins or something? I thought you said that one time.
What?
I thought you said you didn't have good veins.
I have one good vein, that one.
Oh, I
I have rolling veins, yeah.
Oh, the rolling veins.
Oh, she's about to stick me.
I know
It's
it.
gonna be okay. I'll grab my boob for emotional support. She's good at it though.
Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, you did wonderful. You're all done. All done.
You made it.
Yes. So now we're gonna put the extension on here. You're gonna feel a little pressure. Needle is out now. Remember, no needle stays in.
Yeah, I had no idea until you told me that. I've
Yeah.
gotten this done hundreds of times, and I thought they left the needle in the whole time.
We're gonna put some Tegaderm over it. Keep it covered.
Tegaderm? Is that like tape?
Tegaderm. T-E-G.
Tegaderm? It's like a tape.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't like hurt so much when you take it off like
Okay.
regular tape does. And we already have our line primed, so we're just going to connect it. Let's see if we got a good drip. Oh yeah, look at that drip going. Does it feel okay?
Hurts a little bit.
Okay. Sometimes it
That's
can
okay.
be sometimes it can be next to a nerve a little bit, and it
Okay.
can be positional. So does that feel any better,
A little bit.
or does this feel better?
That's fine.
Okay. I do always put a little bit of Coban on there to keep it secure.
Secure
This is
me.
what we'll wrap it with when you're all done. I did heat your fluids so they're not super cold.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I did feel a difference with. I was like, this is more comfortable.
It's warmer.
So what do you heat them on?
I have like it's a warmer, like a case that warms them.
Oh, cute. Is it specifically for the
You can get them
fluids?
specifically, but no, we just use a thermometer and keep it within range. I forget what the
Nice.
range is, but we have it marked and just make sure we stay in that range.
That's fun.
So I don't do it in the summertime, obviously. I don't, but in the winter, I really try to keep them
Oh, yeah,
warm.
for sure.
Everyone's always cold anyway. Look how fast you're going. So this is a little bigger than the last one you had.
Oh, that's why it hurt a little bit
A
more.
little bit more. I went one
See,
page
she tried
beforehand.
to sneak it on me.
I did.
I was like, I want the baby needles.
So you look at your drip. It's dripping so well.
How can you tell like what's a good drip and a
So
bad
you
drip?
see how quickly it's dripping?
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes when we use a 22 gauge, a 24 gauge, the higher the gauge, the smaller around it is.
Okay, so then the slower it'll go.
Mm-hmm. It's super small.
So then what's the timing usually on like a 24 compared to a...
And it doesn't just
22.
depend on the gauge either. It can also be placement, which vein you're in, movement. So a lot of times if you're near the wrist, you...
Are there any kind of things where people might have
About an hour.
more sticky veins?
I would never...
Or like it would be like blocking? Like
Sometimes you can hit like a valve and it can make... Because you can be in a vein and it not be a good vein for an IV. You can get
Gotcha.
in there, you can get blood return, but it could be uncomfortable for the patient. It could be very positional. It could be up against a valve.
So then
That's just going to cause problems. So
Okay.
sometimes it's easier just to get a better placement.
So then one of our clients we've had on the live streams before, he's a mortician,
Uh-huh.
and he was saying that after like the vaccines and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're pulling out so many more, I forget what he calls it, like blood clot material.
Like fibrogen or
Yeah, so it's like, and like with the morticians, they have to like run the stuff through the veins, like
Mhm.
whatever that stuff is. So that's how they find the blockages.
Uh-huh.
Because so now they have to do all this extra plumbing because of
of
the blood clots.
after the COVID vaccines?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm sure we're going to keep hearing all kinds of things that they're still learning.
Oh,
that
for
we
sure.
still don't know.
So, but like, with,
nothing surprises me.
have you had any
ever
reasons?
noticed anything post-COVID,
or just
pre-COVID?
or just anything, like with somebody with like, you wouldn't work on somebody with like DVTs, right?
No.
Or-
Well,
okay.
I mean, that is a screening question that all of our clients have to be screened, and we call it a GFE, which stands for Good Faith Exam, and that's when
Okay.
a nurse practitioner is going to talk to you and ask you a few questions right with
Okay.
your phone. That is a question she'll ask as well. It doesn't necessarily mean you can't have an IV. We'll make
Okay.
that decision when they ask the rest of your history as well,
Okay.
and then what medications you're on. And
Because some of the vitamins can.
well, I mean, most medications you're fine.
Yeah.
There's
Are
nothing
there any medications that would be like, oh yeah, I can't do that?
Well, blood thinners, sometimes they say, I mean, it can, whether it's affecting the lab of it when you get your numbers checked, like if you're on a Coumadin, which is a
Oh,
blood
like if this
thinner.
was like making you temporarily more healthy, but it was like, but your labs need to know what you are without the good
right.
stuff.
So I know that it can affect. So I don't know if it's affecting just the way the lab reads it, or if it's correct and changing how thin your blood is. So, but that can be a small interaction. I mean, like that's not something that's big at all that happens. I've never had anyone denied yet for the type of medication that they're taking.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ever, not yet. So. The only thing I will say is if you are a cancer patient and you're
That was my next
undergoing
question.
radiation or chemotherapy,
Okay.
you can actually still get an infusion with cancer. That's fine. We just wouldn't give you vitamin C. That's contraindicated. I really don't know why it's contraindicated.
Because they're trying
specifically.
to keep it, because they're trying to kill things. Because I have people who aren't allowed to do the, if they've had organ transplants, they're not allowed
Well,
to do like
you can
biomass.
have vitamin C, but not if you're doing radiation chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because they're like, right, with the chemo and radiation, they're
Mhm.
trying to kill things right then. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So you don't want to, you
Right.
know.
But there are cancer patients who will do high dose vitamin C infusions.
But it'll be like timed or cycled between their other stuff.
Yes, we would require an order from their treating physician.
And that was my other question, because I bet there's certain specific IVs that would help them during that process.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get any like recommendations from doctors, or if you did get a recommendation from a doctor for a specific type of IV cocktail, what might that have in it?
Well, really, I mean, everything that we offer, it wouldn't be anything too crazy from what we already offer, because we wouldn't vary from our current protocol and what we offer already.
Okay.
So anything that we can give, we've already given. That's
Yeah.
within our window of things to give.
And you could probably do more once the radiation and chemo is finished to try to like.
Correct, right. If they're not
Restore
undergoing
the
chemo
body.
and radiation, and then I would just have their oncologist still, or their treating oncologist or physician still write off on that.
Yeah.
To say, hey, they've stopped such and such date. Now we're giving the okay that they can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, and we do need that kind of like same thing for anything that we do here, because we have helped a lot of people like get back to feeling like themselves, getting the skin tight, all of that kind of stuff post treatment. But just because it's your last treatment and you ring the bell, that doesn't mean you can like come in that day either. You still need to, everybody's situation is going to be different. It's really important that you include your oncologist. Now, I had most of the time, they're still going to want that chemo to go through your system for X amount of times. A lot of times it's after their first or second follow-up that they can come in. Or the doctor will say, hey, she just finished her treatments today and she can start the specific treatment, whatever we're doing, whether it's the Jade, frequency-specific microcurrent, or the Flux, on such and such date that might be like 90 days after their session. So, yeah, definitely when it comes to any kind of cancer stuff, we're happy to help you afterwards, as long as the doctor thinks that that's a good time to do it.
And I also want to point out, these are some good things you're talking about, and which made me think also, so just because someone is cleared, you know, I know you have a system, you have paperwork you have to fill out, and I told you how you have to have a good faith exam with green IV. But just because and that clears our clients for a year.
Yeah.
So then we have parameters we have to stay within. So even if, say, you're cleared and I come here and I check your vital signs and everything looks good with your vital signs, like your blood pressure, your heart rate, but something's off or I'm concerned doing the rest of my assessment.
Now, what could be off? Like, could you give examples of what would be like,
So maybe I thought that, you know, it could be cognitive. It could be you seemed maybe disoriented to me, or maybe you just seemed.
Now, you do this after hangovers, right?
That's where I was going with this.
What if they're still drunk from the night before? Because a lot of people don't realize, they just think, okay, you're drunk, you go to sleep, you wake up and you're not drunk anymore. That's not true. You could still blow numbers for hours and hours afterwards.
Absolutely. So this is not, first of all, this is not like a replacement to the, hey, drink all you want. We're going to recover you every day.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You just become an alcoholic.
Right.
So there's kind of like a fine line there.
Yeah.
Because when you have a hangover, you're not feeling well. A lot of times you're vomiting. And there are certain hangovers where your electrolyte imbalance could be so severe that you really need to go probably to the ER and be hospitalized even.
Now but at the hospital, aren't they just going to give them like saline or something?
But one thing that the hospital will do is they will probably also draw labs, possibly. Just depending.
Okay,
it's not
gotcha.
a guarantee, and that's where they would check your electrolytes. So we have refused people that have had hangovers before because they just weren't stable enough to get an IV, and what we recommend is you go to the ER, the urgent care.
And what was the stable, like when you took their vitals or cognitively?
So it can be one or the other or both, but it was cognitive. One of the patients that for example, that I know we didn't treat was because they were so intoxicated still, which we don't have breathalyzers. We're not going to look at your alcohol level.
Yeah.
But I mean, they couldn't even follow a finger. They couldn't sit upright. They couldn't do, to me, that's not a really good assessment when the patient can't even hardly speak to you.
Yeah, because then they can't consent legally.
Right.
Either,
And that's where the nurse's judgment's like, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, their blood pressure may be okay, but there's other things going on. So I always just like to say it's not 100% guarantee. More times than not, everything's fine.
Yeah.
But the hangovers, and then when people have illness. So we're not an ER replacement for people who need to be at the ER.
Okay.
But there are, and I used to be an ER nurse.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that go to the ER that don't need to go to the ER.
Right, yeah.
Because it's the only place, a lot of people will walk in those doors wanting fluids. That's why they're there. They're like, if I have some fluids, I know this is going to, make me feel better and help me get over the hump. Because
I've been in the hospital for dehydration like a couple times. I'm just like a type A personality. I be doing like the most all the time and then just overwork myself and boom, I've had to be in, so that was in my 20s, you know what I mean? Since my 30s, they've had these places. Like I first learned about this, I was 30 when I moved to Miami. And I had a bunch of drunk people. I'm like, I can't work on you with this. Like, here, let me call you an IV person. And that's how I became friends with a lot of the IV hydration people down there. When I moved back, it was just starting to to have them here. But there's been many times where I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was also going to them regularly. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing you, when you go to them regularly, they keep track of what your vitals are every single time.
Right.
know?
So when I see someone every couple of weeks, then I can tell more so, hey, something's off today.
Yeah.
But when you meet someone for the first time, and I may never see this person again, we just have to be careful. So client safety is rule number one.
Absolutely.
And of course, our safety as well.
Yeah.
But safety. So at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. And
have you ever dealt with a client where you were like, that was maybe too out of their mind, drunk or something, where you felt like unsafe?
Not unsafe.
Okay.
For myself.
Yeah.
But yes, I have. They've been pretty bad. But everyone, I've never. Knock on wood somewhere.
Those are wood.
Gosh.
There's wood on the back of those.
Okay, well, I'm knocking here.
Yeah.
That we've never had an issue with safety so far.
Nice.
So we want to keep it that way.
Yeah. Now when you have people, is it usually just one person, or is it more often a group of people who are having you come at the same time?
Well, it's hit and miss.
Okay.
This last 2 weeks, we had 3 different events. 2 were infusion events where we did a group of people. One of our nurses had one, and then a lady I know had an event for me.
Nice.
And so when we do events, we can do event special pricing. So an event
Gotcha.
requires 6 or more people, and then
Okay.
there's a separate menu for events. So it's quite a bit of a discount.
Nice.
And that's just the nurses going to one place. There's 6 people, so we allow for that.
Yeah.
And then if you can't get 6 people together to technically make it an event,
Yeah.
then if you have a group of 4 or more, so usually it's between that 4 and 6, obviously,
Yeah.
then you can get 10% off
Oh, nice.
any infusion.
Oh,
So
fun.
our infusions start at $215. Okay,
Okay.
that's for plain fluids. So, and then the price, we have lots of add-ons you can do.
Yes.
We have selections of different drips. We can customize it for you. So
The customization is where
that
it's
10%
at.
can really build up. We have a loyalty program. When you spend, every time you spend $200, you get a star, and you'll build those up for discounts. So yeah, good questions though. For sure.
Captain Savaho, who hurt you? Captain Savaho's been hurt by a nurse before.
Oh no.
He said nurses
Nurse Ratchet.
Nurses cheat a lot and drink a lot and have many partners. I mean, just because maybe it was you though. Maybe that you drove her crazy.
Wouldn't you
The nurse
say
that hurt
that
you.
type of person could be in any
Anyone?
career?
It could be any career.
anyone.
Yeah.
Yes. I will agree though. Nurses get a bad reputation for that for whatever reason.
I mean, they deal with people like Captain Savaho all day.
That is
Jesus, I can't
crazy.
even imagine living with you. Ooh.
Yeah.
God bless whatever nurse hurt you. I think you drove her to madness first, I'm sure.
That is funny.
That's a good one, though. That's the kind of trolling we like.
Yup.
You're funny. You're funny.
Clean up my mess here.
Los zapatos. No tengo los zapatos. No tengo. Pero me gustan los zapatos. Dame los zapatos. Dame tus zapatos.
Did you have a busy day, Ella?
Today's technically like my day off admin kind of day.
Uh-huh.
So, still like ish. I did some things. I gotta do some more things. My day. I usually try to start my day late though on like my Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to just let myself relax. And
Well, anytime Heather schedules our meetings, they start at 8 a.m.
God bless her. She probably wakes up at like 5 a.m. too.
Probably.
You know, I love to have partners who wake up early.
Uh-huh.
Like the guys that I've dated usually are early because they need to wake up early to be able to like cook me breakfast
and pamper you,
and roll me a
right?
blunt before they go to work. We need this, you know, a little ab workout, then you can go to work. I'll go back to sleep and wake up comfortably. It's the only way. Literally the only way. So I'm doing a little flux red body sculpting. We're doing a little leg day. So see I'm jumping. That's the flux. And then I'm also getting an IV. See that yellow thing? Here with Crean Mobile IV.
It's like urine.
It looks like urine, but it's
It sure
vitamins.
does.
And then every
Yeah.
time I pee, it's gonna smell like Flintstone vitamins until tomorrow. I know you really need to know that. So yeah, the flux red body sculpting will dehydrate you. Plus, I'm back on the parasite cleanse today. I've been taking. It works better when you pulse the parasite cleanse. You can't just do it consistently, which I love that because that means I can have like a couple cheat days. And I've just been doing it on and off. For like the end of the year. So, still not drinking any alcohol. I'm not having any bread. Just a little bit of cheese a couple times, like during the week. But they have to be like back to back. So I had like 2 no days. I'll still take the zeolite stuff. So far I've taken the parasite cleanse. Waited a couple hours, had a coffee. And then I didn't want to take the binder until later because I want my body to be able to fully absorb these vitamins. So kind of doing another like intermittent fast cleanse thing. And even yesterday I was off the parasite cleanse diet, but I was just like, I was still eating healthy. I had like Quest protein chips with some like brie cheese. And
Does the cheese constipate you or no?
I don't ever have issues with cheese, but cheese is supposed to make like mucus in the body.
Uh-huh.
So it says that you're not supposed to have dairy. So I had some for the first time, maybe like on the 6th day of the after the first week, 6th day of the parasite cleanse, and then cleanse the next like 4 days. And then I had a little bit of, what got me though was I went to my sister had a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody makes like sweet treats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they look good, and then people were like, nobody ate my sweet treat. So I was like, I had a little bit of each one. My body was like, hell no. I wanted to I was like
Especially
feeling so
after doing
good.
that, yes.
And then I was like,
You don't realize what you're putting into your body until you have fasted or gone without it.
Yeah.
And then you notice it because your body's not used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. And my body's already sensitive to sugar. I'm like, sorry, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm not eating any more of the sweet treats. So it's cool, like, that my body and sugar, absolutely not. My
Next
body
time,
and the
just take
bread,
a picture of them. Say,
absolutely not. Right, I'll just take a picture. I'm modeling it.
Yes.
Like, it was delicious.
Like, yes.
But within, like, 15 minutes, I felt like I was going to get
it's
sick.
not worth it, yeah.
The cheese a little bit, but I was surprised because usually cheese is, like, my #1 food group.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
I love cheese.
Like cottage cheese, I mix cheese with this. I'm like, I make a lot of like keto stuff with cheese. You know what I mean? So I was just impressed that I went like 5 days without it both times.
That is good.
Yeah, so I ate it on Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I ate it Saturday. So like 4 or 5 days without cheese. So that's good. And I didn't have any cheese in my fridge, which is weird. But I was like, whatever. It's Sunday. I look good. I don't really need to be doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for a reason, so we're going to have cheese today. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And my body likes cheese. It doesn't like certain, like, milks and stuff if it's been over-pasteurized. I can drink that Oberweis milk.
See, I'm not a big sweets person, but salt, like, and I'm not even a huge salt person, but, like, chips and breads and carbs and cheese are my favorite.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Bread and cheese.
Carbs makes me sick now.
Well,
I've always been like sensitive to them, but like especially, and then the other thing was really weird, is that like I could smell like my sister and like some of the adults there were drinking alcohol, and I could smell it from like a distance, and it was like,
nope.
So I was like, I think some of the parasites were the ones craving like the sugar and all that kind of stuff.
Feed me.
And once we killed them, they're like, my body's like, hell no.
We don't want that anymore.
Finally, you got rid of those worms that were making us eat gross things. So we gotta meal prep some salads today. I need to make one for here too. The salad that I made has enough spices and stuff on it. I was surprised. It tastes really good without cheese on it. But I love me some cheese. What's your guys' favorite cheese? Ooh, I'm going fast. It's already over halfway gone, right? Look at that. Can you see it? You prep grilled cheese sandwiches. I know, here's the thing, like everything I used to prep had cheese in it. So now we're learning all these new recipes that don't have cheese.
I think every cheese except for blue cheese.
I just wish my kitchen was bigger and I had somebody who lived in the house who did dishes. It's not fair. I wish I could like train my dogs to do dishes. That'd be amazing.
Cooking would be so much more enjoyable.
I love to
cooking. Clean up
your
mess.
I know. I just don't like cleaning. And I'm cleaning like all day at the spa, all day, every day. I clean when I get here. I clean in between. I clean when I leave. We've got 3 spa rooms here. So like every hour I'm cleaning something. Always wiping down the door handle, the doorknobs.
Yep.
Do you guys wipe down your doorknobs? You need to wipe down your doorknobs.
Another big thing is where light switches are. Every hand touches a light switch.
Switches. I like clean them. You can see it too. Like I clean the whole anywhere people like might miss and touch things. With your dirty hands. Yeah, I'm definitely like OCD when it comes to like disinfecting. You know what I mean? Just like there's always one room at the spa that's usually messy, where like the unfolded laundry goes,
The extra bedroom or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, well, it's just like the office around
catches
here.
all.
It rotates around.
Yeah.
Right now, the office is / laundry room is in the couples room. And I brought my other jade machine home, so
We're almost done.
my body was thirsty. Does that mean my body's thirsty? No.
I mean, it's going to go in with gravity.
I'm just wondering if there's anything that I've been doing that might be like helping my veins go faster, because then we want to do more of that.
This is bigger.
Is that just because it's bigger?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I didn't do anything.
Yes,
I didn't do anything helpful. Oh,
But that's a good thing. So a lot of people who don't have great veins, and you said you have one good vein.
Yeah.
So before the nurse comes over, do some jumping jacks if you can. Wave your arms around. Put your arms.
That's what I forgot to do because we got here like just in time. But I was gonna do like the vibration plate with the flappy arms.
That or put something in the dryer and heat it up and wrap your arm up with it, or put your arm in some warm water in the sink.
Okay.
That'll really help as well. So anything you can do if you know you do not have good veins.
Well, maybe. Well, I mean, but you're a pro. You never know when you go to different places.
Some people say that, and they really do have good.
Okay.
veins.
What next time we do it, we'll see.
I'll just look around in other places because I already see
the hands hurt like a motherfucker. I'm not doing that again.
In your hands because they're really straight.
That's what I thought. The ones I got like thick skin, like literally and figuratively, but the hand hurt so freaking bad. I feel like I almost passed out. I think I did actually pass out. And I'm just sitting over at my friend's boyfriend's house. This was in Miami, like laying down. I had the blanket on, whatever, feet elevated, but literally like the only thing that hurt that much, and I've been like in a lot of physical pain throughout my life. Many days.
It hurt that bad?
It hurt so freaking bad. Like the only thing that hurt that much was getting my tongue pierced.
Okay, because a lot of people pass out, but it's not due to the pain.
So she told me that I freaked out. This is the first time I had heard this too. She told me that I was like freaking out, and that what's that, sternomascloid? Is that the muscle where it's like you pretty much choke yourself out, but from stress.
And when you tense, it makes it harder because like you're tensing. I feel like the vessels too. Just we want to relax when they're going in. You want to do your best to just relax. Easier said than done. You're the one laying there.
I'm like, I was literally like, you know what? Do my hand. That'll be easy. You can see those. Oh my gosh, it was the most freaking pain. I was like, never mind. Just put it wherever you think. Now, have you had to do people's like legs or feet?
I have when I was in the ER, worked in a hospital.
Now, what situations would people have to do those areas?
Emergencies. So it could be a trauma. You're just trying to get to the patient before they have a central line and get IVs in anywhere you can.
Okay.
Also, so if someone just does not have good veins at all, you can look in the feet. I've started several in the foot, but they cannot be a diabetic because usually you can have some circulation issues.
So you can get the gangrene.
You just don't want to mess with the feet if you don't have to. So that's a contraindication if you're diabetic for sure. But with feet and the scalp. With little babies will go in the scalp a lot.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because
now you mainly work with babies now
too,
right? You mainly work with babies now too at the hospital.
No, I don't.
But you did do babies at some point. No,
not me. ER is most of my background, and then surgery.
Oh, did Heather do babies?
She didn't.
Who the hell was I talking to recently? It did babies.
I don't know. It wasn't either one of us.
It's been on the live stream.
And you have to be 13 like for green IV, so we obviously don't do babies now.
No, I thought it was like I thought it was like your just past nursing experiences.
Oh, nope.
Who does babies? Oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, but no. Scalps in the baby, and then I've gone in the breast in women before. Sometimes they'll have a good vascular system. They'll have great veins showing in their upper breast.
Okay.
Up in the upper arm.
Before I tightened
area.
my skin on my boobs, like this one grew a lot faster. So you could see a vein in here from like puberty up until like I tightened it. Now that skin is thicker, so you can't see it anymore. But it's time to tighten this one again. It's just like needs a little bit more tightening, yeah.
Tighten the straps.
Yeah, the nipples are starting to get an astigmatism. We can fix it.
Tell you
though.
what
We can
women go
fix
through.
it. Oh, so glad I did this. My legs feel so good. I feel so good. Very zen, but awake.
I could go to sleep in here. This room is very relaxing.
I have slept in here.
Mm.
Jenny slept in here last week. She was like, I think they went on like, first of all, she has 5 kids, and they did 2 things
She could sleep
back
anywhere.
to back. Yeah, exactly. She did 2 things back to back. They went to Holiday World for like a family reunion, and the next day, Columbus Day or whatever, they took all the kids to the Children's Museum. She was literally like falling asleep, like walking up the stairs. I'm like, she's like, I might take a nap in my car. I'm like, you could just sleep in this room. Do you want a blanket? She did fall asleep. That's like the 3rd person ever to fall asleep on the flux. I was like,
yeah.
there you go.
She probably was tired.
Yeah, both of the other 2 people, it was after like over 20-hour, over 24-hour international flights.
Oh, I can imagine that. Jet lag on top of everything else.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's like, that's the way you could go back in the future. Back to the future.
Do you have any trips coming up or anything?
'Cause
I forget, are you from this area? You're not originally.
Yeah.
Are you? Okay.
Mhm.
I was thinking for the holidays. That's why I was asking. They're around the corner, you know.
It is.
Yep. All right, you're all done.
Woohoo!
So we're going to stop this. It's going to sound like a flat tire. We're going to deflate the pressure bag.
That's the legs. We're doing some flux red body sculpting on the legs. Legs and over these lymphatic pathways here, so you can get it all flowing back to the heart. This side of my butt cheek is on fire, so it must be.
I'm going to lift your arm up. And just, you can put it back down now.
I was just showing them.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, so this is a little sticky, and if you've got hair on your arm, you might feel it.
She's
Quick or
low.
slow? You
Quick.
tell me. There we go.
Just
Messing
do it.
around.
Exactly.
Do it. Do it
Just
now.
do it.
All right, everything is out. You did
Ah,
wonderful.
yay.
I'm not going to be on that list of the worst pain of my life, am I?
No.
Is that too tight?
No, that would be getting dry socket from wisdom teeth
Oh,
extracted.
Anything dental.
Oof.
I always felt so bad for dental patients.
That would be
in
the number
ER.
1.
It was always an abscess too, something where they're all
Yes.
swollen and
Mine was like it was just the surgical, like when they took out all the teeth at once. And I'm a clencher.
Do you wear something at night?
No, because I keep throwing it across the room. I bought it. My mom's a dental hygienist. So have you looked into that mouth tape stuff? I have clients who do it, and they said it really helps. So you got to tape your mouth shut with the dental thing in, so we'll try that. I'll probably rip that off my face, too, but...
I saw a movie or a TV series, and the lady had her tape over her mouth while she was sleeping on a plane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is she... Oh, okay.
Well, it's supposed to, like, reshape your face, because it's supposed
Uh-huh.
to turn you from, like, a mouth breather to a nose breather, too. Which, if you go too long and you're a mouth breather instead of a nose breather,
Your body gets used to that.
your jawline will be ugly. We can fix that. But also, if I can learn to, like, do the tape mouth thing, I won't have to do my face as often. So, what's up, that girl? We did a little liquid IV with green IV today. Look, she was here. We got hooked up. I haven't even finished my hour-long flux session yet.
And
So
you're already nice and hydrated.
Nice and hydrated. We're gonna go straight to a second hour. What do you think I'm gonna go? Oh, I can't. I forgot. I gotta go do handyman stuff or whatever. Not me. I gotta go sit at that's a boy's job. I gotta go sit at the apartment while somebody does handyman stuff at the house. A la casa a mi casa. But we've got 23 minutes longer here. And then we can flux again later today after April. So April is going to be on the next live stream a little bit, like probably 6:45. It's her first time. She's going to be doing the flux and the face sculpting. Don't you tell me what to do. fluxing the legs.
Sorry, I don't make any noises. back here.
If you have like ugly energy, I'm just gonna get you out of the chat today. Your energy's ugly. Goodbye. Don't come back. See, I don't have to deal with that because I own my own business. I have my own YouTube channel. So if I don't like you, I can just bloop. Bye. Get out of the way.
Only
So
positive
somebody
vibes
I
today.
do like can come here. That's funny. Because some people I deal with, I can tell that they've never had that choice in their life. So they think that just because they have to hang out with people that they don't like, that I have to put up with them being a person that I don't like in my life. And then they learn that that's not true. Thank you, Joe. That's so sweet. So I am an esthetician, body sculpting, energy healing extraordinaire. Great question. We're doing a non-invasive body sculpting session today on the legs. Melting
sister.
away some
I'm taking off.
cellulite. Okay, bye, love
Bye,
you.
everyone.
We'll see you later this week, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I think Thursday or Friday I'm scheduled.
So we'll see Anissa.
I'll be back. Yep.
Later this week. It'll be her turn to get fluxed. Get fluxed, get
I
snatched.
need all the fluxing I can
Yay.
get.
Yeah, she had amazing results after her time last time. So now we're expecting even better ones next time. Oh yeah, and like, okay, I'm not gonna see too much on the live stream, but remember why you had to reschedule?
Yes.
You should really, I'm gonna send you Portia's information.
Okay.
Because I've gotten some acupuncture for, related stuff and life-changing.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Bye. She would probably trade, too.
I would love that. Yeah. That'd be a first for me as well.
Oh, fun. Okay, bye, love.
Bye.
So right now I am doing like a little leg day. We're doing an hour, so that's equal to 12 hours of working out. This is amazing for like post-recovery. Helps get rid of soreness. Helps to melt cellulite away. Helps to tighten the skin. I've got it over the lymphatic pathways here. So a lot of people will also lose inches from their core just doing the legs. So I didn't do measurements because we were just in a hurry and I already look good. We just want to keep it looking good. Just keep looking good forever. And feeling good, too. Sometimes if you have a lot of toxins that build up in the lower part of your body, it can make you a little bit fatigued. So we are inside my spa right now, Ella Bardo Esthetics and Wellness in Carmel, Indiana in the United States. So we're a little bit quite a different spa. We don't do any hair, no nails, no massage. We do non-invasive body sculpting, non-invasive skin tightening, getting rid of scar tissue, accelerating the healing post-surgery or post-injury. Nice, Mr. Mango. Yeah, I like intermittent fasting. So me and a lot of my clients have PCOS. It's a hormone issue. So you don't really want to fast for longer than 16 or 18 hours. And I don't fast really necessarily to stay in like the ketosis thing. Today I'm doing a fast. I'm doing a fast though, and I'm mixing in the parasite cleanse. So I do a few days of the parasite cleanse on and a few days off. So today I took the last 2 days off from the Paragard is what I've been taking. But there's a lot of different herbal tinctures that you can take that help with that. So I took my NAC, which helps get rid of mucus, because you're not supposed to have dairy on like the parasite cleanse diet. But like I said, I'm taking like a couple days off. I had cheese. Not so much cheese on Saturday, but I did have a lot of cheese yesterday. And not a lot of cheese compared to what I used to eat. A lot of cheese. So now we're taking, my teeth feel weird. What was in that IV? Thank you, Mr. Mango. It's soothing because I'm soothed. This feels amazing. Also, the mat that I'm laying on is a PEMF far infrared mat. So we're getting some grounding. We're getting some detoxing. My lovely art on the wall here. This is all organite Reiki charged orgonite. So when you come to Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, you're getting healed from every angle. Even just like laying down on the bed and getting a facial, you're still burning calories and detoxing from heavy metals. If you want to get your own far infrared crystal PEMF mat, you can find them on my website if you go to on ellabardo.com to the My Favorite Things page. And I think everybody should have one of these mats. I have them on all 4 of the massage beds we have here at the spa. And then I also have one at home. I have little ones on the chairs for when we do the ionic foot spas. I love it. I think it's should be an essential part of anybody's preventative first aid kit. I do own a spa. Yeah, so we're in the spa right now. Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, Carmel, Indiana. It's my turn. Doing a little bit of fluxing. And we had our friend Anissa, who is one of the owners of a Green IV, mobile IVs. So you can also book them at the same time as you book your appointment. But if you want to do that, text Flux and IV to 317-660-5601 so we can coordinate your appointment between the 2 businesses. You can also do parties. You get a big discount if you do a party of 6 people or more. And they can just come to you as well. But it's so fun because I can just have them come work on me, work on my clients while we're fluxing. Literally, she came, hooked me up, got all broken down and left, and I still had like 25 minutes left on the flux. So we love multitasking because we're busy people making the world a better place. It's a full-time job. So yeah, I got my hydration. The hydration station. Do I ever wear tights? Yeah, sometimes. I wore tights the other day, some gold tights. Because I was reading tarot cards at the zoo. It was so cute too. What a cute outfit. Oh my gosh, we love reading cards at the zoo. Yes, we try to wear high heels at least once a week because if you don't use it, you lose it. And my sister, she used to cocktail waitress, and they would have to wear heels at least 3 inches tall or higher. And then she had some cute little like boots. They were like this big, and she was like, "Ow, I can't wear them." So just like any other muscles, you get the different muscles in the feet and the ankles. And I have so many clients, they're like, they just stopped wearing heels one day, and the next time they tried to put it on, they couldn't wear them anymore. So I try to wear heels at least once a week. And it works totally different muscles in your legs too. Totally. That's probably like why my legs are sore. Because I was like, why are they sore? I haven't like worked out in I haven't like lifted or anything in like 6 days. So it was probably from wearing heels a couple times last week. I like to practice kicking people in the face with heels. It's fun. Thank you, Andrew. That's so sweet. We're doing a little flux red body sculpting here. Snatching up those legs, getting the lymph flowing in my hips. It feels so good. So right now, usually a half-hour session of the flux red body sculpting is $2.99. Now, you can try it your first time a half-hour session for only $99, and you see instant results. It's amazing. You're going to look better instantly. You're going to feel better instantly. And the more water that you drink afterwards, you're going to see even better results. Yes, so we're doing flux red non-invasive body sculpting here. See my legs moving? Toning the legs, melting away some cellulite, getting the lymph flowing. It's also great for recovery. I should have went and lifted before this, but I was tired, so. Hi, Zyla. That's such a pretty name. I am turning into a transformer. You're totally right. That's what we do here at Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. We play Transformers all day. Transforming everyone. Non-invasively. So yeah, I'm electrocuting myself with the Flux Red Body Sculpting. It feels amazing. Feels like a mix between a workout and a massage. Just a little leg day. So I am doing an hour. Most sessions we start at a half hour. And an hour equals about 12 hours of working out in the gym. It is not a TENS, but if you felt a TENS unit before, you're already like halfway there. It feels like a more intense TENS unit. That's definitely one of the questions we've asked people when we do consultations on the phone. Have you felt a TENS unit before? And if they felt it, if you felt one, obviously you have because you know what it is. It is definitely an umami of a feeling. Like it's nothing else feels like that. So if people have had a TENS unit before, then they're usually like, oh, this feels great. But if you've never felt that before and then you do this, it can feel weird. So we love it when people have experienced that before because, you know, we can get them to go a lot higher on their flux journey if it's not like their first time with Easton. Hello, Neil from Texas. My brother's name is Neil. What part of Texas? I might go kick some things later. Oh, where is Cornwall, England? So this is called Flux Red Body Sculpting. It's a little workout time machine. It feels like a mix between a massage and a workout. You're from Milwaukee. I feel like it's cold there. Hello from Germany. I have a cousin that's German. She lives in Germany. She told me she just got air conditioning in her house like last year. I thought she was kidding, but she was not kidding apparently. I guess they just built what was I saying? I forgot. You're certified like crazy certified? Certified in what? I do have a lot of clients that fly in from New York, actually. I'm not going to New York, but you can fly here from New York. It's a pretty quick trip. If you are flying in, I recommend to get, you know, most of our people that fly in, we try to do the most in the time that they're here. So you'll come in like, I'm going to say twice a day, usually, just depending on what we're working on. So we are in my spa right now, Ella Bardo Esthetics and Wellness in Carmel, Indiana. Doing a little Flux Red Body Sculpting. Melting away some cellulite. Accelerating my recovery time after working out. My socks are black, but this one has little hearts on it. You can't see because this is it. Squirt, squirt. I'm doing great, Joe, because I'm getting fluxed. Getting flux is my favorite thing to do. Got about 9 more minutes. Then I gotta go. Oh, thank you. I love that. See, my eyes even look good to the colorblind people. What color do they look like? What do you mean it doesn't work well with H2O? That's weird. No, you definitely want to be hydrated before and after doing this. Very important. If you're hydrated before, you're gonna have better results because you're gonna be more conductive. Hydration does not just mean water, it also means electrolytes. My favorite is Body Armor Light because that has 20% potassium. Also, there's a lot of coconut water also has 20% potassium in it, but it still has a lot of sugar usually. So I like the Body Armor Light. It's easy for all of my clients to get. So you want to make sure you're upping your electrolytes both before and after any kind of electric modality treatments. I don't know. We're going to have to put you in timeout because we're not talking about any of that and you're taking up a lot of space from people that actually want to talk about what we're doing. So you can watch, but no one cares about what you were saying. It is 5:06 p.m. Bonjour, Bob Henri. Comment allez-vous? I like to listen to lots of types of music. I don't like music where people are like crying too much or angry. I'm very sensitive to people's vibes, so you gotta be a good vibe. If it's not a good vibe, I don't want to look at it. I'm allergic. Get it away. I do have a Zelle. If you want to sell me like $10,000, that'd be great, because I want another jade machine. My old one broke. I'm so sad. So my Zelle is ellabardo@gmail.com. Or Cash App is just Ella Bardo. Venmo is Ella Bardo EW for Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. Yes, I know. I was so sad when it broke. It's only 10,000 though. You can count that as my birthday and my Christmas present. You should shave your head. How about that? I do not smoke cigarettes. I do not have one of those channels. No, we don't have relaxing music in the background when I go live because it'll get copyright claimed. But usually if you book an appointment online, then we're not going to be going on live, off camera. Then of course we have music playing. I'm not getting a tattoo, Troy. I'm doing some flux red body sculpting on my legs today and over the hips. And I got a IV hydration, an immunity IV hydration from Green IV today. They were literally so quick. Oh my gosh. She had me hooked up and she was out of here, and I still have like 25 minutes. If you want to chat privately with me, then you can go online to ellabardo.com and book a coaching call. So any of the coaching calls you can book online. Just go to ellabardo.com and click the book online button, and you can book a call on there. And yes, you have to prepay for your call or you don't get a call. I like the K-pop. I like some of the girl ones. Who's your favorite K-pop? I don't think you should eat penguins because they're cute and they can't fly, so it's not really fair. So yeah, we have male clients, female clients, of course. We do a lot of couples. There's lots of live streams of me working on some of the male clients, so make sure you go back through and just, look for the same massage table, except that there's a guy laying here, and usually my head will be above his head, working on his face or something. So, yep. We also have live streams of me working on couples, so over 1,000 videos on here. Go watch them. The live streams are the most fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. The shorts are fun. If you guys could go watch my actual videos and tell me why they suck and they aren't getting more views, that would be great. What? Okay, now you're getting blocked. Bye, don't come back. We don't accept that here. What does that even mean? Gregory, thanks for the $1.99. I don't know what that means. The streets loving the juicy dookie maker, no kizzy with the I don't know. Happy Diwali! Yes, I want to go to a Diwali party. I got invited to some, but I was at my sister's Halloween party instead. A code for what? If you're creepy, we're just gonna block you, so. Just so you know. Eskimos don't eat penguins. You're right, Oscar. Thank you, Haley. Gang, gang, gang. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Mr. Gregory. My sister had a goat named Mr. Gregory, but it died. It got the worms, the goat worms. They gave him the wrong stuff to deworm him. So if you ever buy a goat, you have to go and take him and get him checked for all the worms. It was so sad. Poor Mr. Gregory. He had the most beautiful horns. Ramon. So we don't do massage here. I know it's weird. We have a spa. We focus on skincare and body sculpting and energy healing. So no hair, no nails, no massage. One time though, I was the weirdest massage story. So I was in New York I had some art shows going on there. And I was staying in Astoria, Queens, which is like the Greek area with some of my Greek friends. And right off the LIR, they live very close to there. I got off the train and I saw a massage parlor place, right? So here in Indiana, they have a lot of massage parlors that are like foot spas and they do like reflexology. I just thought it was something like that. And still like in New York, like to get to places, it's like you have to take a train to a bus, to a taxi, to walk to another bus, to walk to another. It's like a lot. It was like fun for like 4 to 6 weeks. And after that, I was over it. So I get off the train and I was like, ooh, massage spot. My friend wasn't getting home from work for like a couple more hours. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get ooh, the flux is done. So I'll go get a massage. And then this lady was like totally trying to like essay me. She was like, American girl, you have such beautiful body. And she tried to like slip her little finger. I was like, ah! Like, pretty sure I slapped the shit out of her and elbowed her. And I was like, ah, ba, ba, ba. Don't touch me. I gotta go. And then I like put my clothes on so quick and ran out the door. Okay, this should be done bleeding. Done bleeding. I don't know if I have a favorite K-pop group. I like is there a girl named Jenny? I don't know. If you say there's one that's like really cute. Who's the one that goes, ooh, is this illegal? Ooh, it feels illegal. Yes, baby, you're always gonna get all natural, all authentic here. You know? And makeup is fun. Stop telling me to not wear makeup. If you want to watch a video with me not wearing makeup, there's literally probably like 200 of them. But at no point in time is that ever going to make me not play with makeup. It's just going to make you look silly for telling me what to do. So it'll never fucking work. Ever. You just tell me what to do without paying me an obscene amount of money. You have a BBL or you hate them? Yeah, I would never get a BBL. I've worked on a lot of clients post-op who've had them. There's just too many risks and complications that come with it. And that fat can die anytime. It can be good for a couple years and be fine. So we like to keep it natural. With the Flux Red Body Sculpting, it's literally just like a workout time machine. So it just makes the fat cells healthier. Puts the lotion on the skin. Is this leg free? I think this leg's free. Just lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay. Leg 2. So I mixed the lotion here myself. It's got apple stem cells, orchid stem cells, manuka honey, some other stuff I can't think of right now because I'm hungry. Ooh, is this illegal? It feels illegal. Pink, that's her name, right? Pink. My name is Pink and it's really nice to meet you. You were recommended to me by some people. Ooh. What's that lotion on the skin? I'm gonna have somebody sit here. Maybe Miss Catherine will sit here while I flex my arms. I just need like a monitor in case it slips out. The big guns, baby, the big guns. Last ones. Oh, did you hear my belly? My underwear's too big now. It's okay. It's a good problem to have. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers here tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, beat bees in the trap. Bees in the trap, beat bees in the trap. This is the trap here, guys. Trap spot. I was like, you know what? I want to make my trap spot a spa. 100 motherfucker can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, beat bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. You're always going to leave here well moisturized. You're never going to leave here dry, baby. Ever. 100 motherfucker can't tell me nothing. Now, let's show you how we clean things. Why not, right? Motherfucker can't tell me nothing. The hair is wild. Always that one side, right? It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Well, honey, if you're at rock bottom, then there's only one way to go from there, and that's up. Because I just did flux red body sculpting. It's a real workout, so you sweat. You're gonna sweat. You feel lonely? Oh. Well, you can be friends with the people in the chat, okay? You can totally join the Ella Bardo Bestie Club for free. So we always clean things off with these are Cavicide wipes. It's a little more expensive than the Barbicide, but it also kills AIDS. And there is an epidemic out there if you run those streets. There's sexually transmitted disease and there's spiritually transmitted diseases. So watch out. May God look after you if you be out in those streets. Make good choices. Wrap it up, kids. Wrap it up. 100 motherfucker can't tell me nothing. Okay. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I gotta clean these off in like 2 minutes though because we gotta go. We gotta go. The handyman's coming. The handyman's coming to fix the things. Click. And then we have Miss April that'll be here at like 6:30. She's going to be on the live stream. It's her first time getting flux, and it's her first time getting her face done. That's her first time at Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, period. So this is going to be a great time. She's a little bit nervous because our friend Cecilia likes to scare people. She's a silly goose. But yeah, Miss Lindsay, she scared Miss Lindsay, another one of our friends. And then Miss Lindsay last week, she was on the live stream. She got we did the skin tightening on her tummy tuck, and then we did the flux. And she was like, this is so relaxing, especially after the skin tightening on the tummy tuck. The flux feels amazing after doing the skin tightening almost anywhere. Can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. I think I do have a lot of energy after that IV. IV hydration. Come get fluxed. And then we can book an IV hydration thing for you as well. Can't tell me nothing. I do not sell dolphins. But I think dolphins are very cute. Did you know that they have dolphin-assisted births? I think that's cool. Like, I never wanted to have kids, but if a dolphin will help me, if like a group of dolphins, then I would do it. That would be cool. So, if you want me to be your baby mama, you need to buy me some dolphins. I want a pink one, too. They make pink ones. If I don't get a pink dolphin, I'm not doing it. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on. Sometimes I feel like you have to talk to machines like you would talk to, like, animals. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. I found you, Miss New Booty. Do you want me to find your booty? Did you lose it? You never had one before? Maybe let me help you out. Book online at ellabardo.com or text Miss New Booty to 317-660-5601. And we can get you a brand new booty without the BBL, without the risk of unaliving yourself, without that weird smell, without downtime. All we do is using electricity, baby. Electricity, and it feels so good. Today I also got an IV hydration. So that means I'm going to be able to flux twice today. So I'm going to keep drinking a bunch of water. And then after Miss April comes on, I will flux my core. And I don't know, maybe my butt. Just around the hips needs more though. We'll do a little butt, little hips. Little butt, little hips. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Yes, you can build a beautiful booty without going under the knife. You can. We can help you. So text, if you want to learn how to build a beautiful booty, snatch up that waist, tighten that skin, melt away cellulite instantly, no downtime, no risk of being unalive, no risk of that BBL smell, then, baby, you found me. You found the right place. Whether you want to fly in or you're local, if you're in the Midwest, you can drive here. Either way, we can help you. Just text Miss New Booty to 317-660-5601. And bring a friend, especially if you're going out of town. Bring a friend. I can hook up 4 people to the flux at the same time. So we'll make it a party. If you bring 2 more, you can get a big discount. We'll have the IV people here. Portia can come and do the acupuncture. You know, We have like all kinds of cool things for parties, so. Up to 6. Up to 6. Okay, my loves, well, remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. Join the Ella Bardo Besties Club, and we'll be back here in like an hour with Miss April. Bye.